Okay, here's question 5, the hyperbola question. And let's just do it. Here we go. Write down the equations of the horizontal and the vertical asymptotes. Well, the horizontal asymptote is always y equals that number. So it's just, we got to go back one here. It's just y equals minus 1. And the vertical asymptote is the opposite of that number. It's just x equals 2. It's the place that the hyperbola can never touch, which makes sense, because if that's 0, you're not allowed to divide by it. That's the place that the function can never get to. That's why it's an asymptote. Determine the x and y intercepts. Well, the y-intercept, you let x equals 0. So put a 0 in there. That'll become minus a half, minus 1. It's minus 3 halves. That's the y-intercept. But the x-intercept, it's so easy just to write down the answer. You don't have to solve an equation because you're thinking the only way this could be 0, that y could be 0, this would have to equal 1. And the only way it could be 1, it's got to be 1 divided by 1. Well, 3 minus 2 is 1, so the answer's got to be x equals 3. And that's it. That's your answer. X equals 3. And you, draw a neat sketch. Well, there it is. There's the x-intercept. There's the y-intercept. It's a parabola that has its branches in the first and third quadrant of the hyperbola. You label x is always equal to 2, y is always equal to minus 1, and there you've done it. You've sketched it. Okay, so let's try 5.4. Calculate the value of k if k2 lies on f. So what you do, that's y. So instead of f of x is y. You put a 2 there. And you're trying to find out what the x value is. So let's just solve for x. It's best to just add 1 to both sides. You get 3 equals 1 over x minus 2. Multiply both sides by x minus 2. You're going to get 3x minus 6 equals 1. You're going to add 6 to 1 and get 7. Divide by 3. X is 7 over 3. So that x coordinate there, k, must be 7 over 3. And I think that's the end of question 5. There you go.